Hello! Welcome to episode 2 of the Titan Exotic Armor series. Today we are looking at Mask of the Quiet One. Yep, this exotic still exists. It's still there. So this one reads, grants ability energy when you're damaged. When critically wounded, regain maximum health on kills. So to be clear here, the keyword here is health. It's not super apparent in Destiny or really explained to my knowledge, but you do have health and shields. So your health is the part of your bar when it turns red and you hear the clear sound of a shield break. The rest of the bar is your shield on the right side. So what this exotic does is when you're in the red, any kill will put your health back at full, but you won't regain any shield. All the while taking this damage, you gain about 5% on your abilities. Taking this damage, there seems to be a small cooldown, but you can see the small chunks as I take damage. I'm gonna recommend a Stasis Titan build for this one, building for high survivability and looping in the ability regen from the exotic at the same time. So let's dive in. Barricade, up to you. Jump is up to you. Melee, you have no choice. Grenade will be Glacier Grenade. We'll use Tectonic Harvest for stasis shards. And we'll use Diamond Lance to give us 5 fragment slots. Whisper of Shards to increase grenade regen. Whisper of Chains for damage resist while you stand by your grenade crystal. Whisper of Conduction is optional. You could swap this if you wanted. I like the stat boost on it. Whisper of Rending makes destroying your crystals a breeze, and Whisper of Fissures will make those explosions even better. Speaking of explosive, we will be using Explosive Well Maker on our helmet. This is a solar mod. This actually works for our exploding grenade crystals. They will proc this mod, which allows us to use Well of Life on our arms for increased healing with our helmet. You can run Impact Induction alongside this if you like. Elemental Ordnance on our chest for more wells. Bountiful Wells, another solar mod on our boots for double wells. And finally, Elemental Shards for all those shards from our crystals, so they count as elemental wells for us. This build lets you keep healing, keeping cover by your stasis crystal for extra damage resistance, while also using them as weapons. A gun with headstone also works really great into this build. You can work it in there just fine. As far as rating this exotic playlist activities, I would give this a B-. It will do you just fine. There are definitely better sources of healing in the game, and I feel like it's almost on a C, just because if you were using it, you may not even realize you were using it. There's no noticeable difference unless you're really paying attention to it. Crucible, a D. I don't really see much benefit in the Crucible here. It's a very situational as far as a Crucible exotic would go. Raids and dungeons, another C. There's kind of minimal benefit in harder activities with this exotic. Grandmasters, it's shooting way down to an F+ if that exists. If you're in the red in a GM and you can't count on killing something for a smidge of health, the next shot on you is going to kill you anyway. Legendary Lost Sectors, C, it can give you pretty decent survivability in stuff that's around your level, maybe a little bit higher. I could definitely see a use case for it if you built into it. This is definitely not an exotic I normally run, so it was interesting trying to make a build for it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and have a great day.